My name is Carol Ann Baxter, and you are at Archie's Family Golf Center. This was to be our huge 20th anniversary of my ownership. The business has actually been here since the early 1960s, started by Archie McDonald, hence the name. There's been a couple of owners in between, and then as I said, this is my 20th full season. It's pretty special, I have to tell you, and the best part though, I think is the generational factor, that we have so many people that come to us and say, oh, I had my first date here, or years ago I taught my daughter how to play golf, or I brought my son or my grandson to skate here for the first time when the pond was open. So I'd have to say that's the best part of it, is seeing those families and seeing them continue to come back. And I've been here long enough now that I've been through a full generation, so that the kids that were here are now coming in with their own kids. But to me, that's the best part. We tend to get those regulars that come to the area regularly, that come back here regularly. So even though they don't live here, they are traveling through. We're a common stop for people heading to Quebec City. It's kind of, you know, from the Toronto area, it's kind of a halfway point. So we get to know those people as well that are revisiting and are almost like regulars. We were looking at having one of our earliest openings ever. March 19th was the day we were set to go. And then, as we know, kaboom. Obviously, crowd control's the biggest part, right? Just the traffic flow and making sure that people get to experience what they want to do, if it's practicing their shot or playing on the par 3 or going to the dairy. As you know, right now we don't have the mini putt open, but we're working on that. It was very important for us to bite off small chunks, that we were very comfortable in knowing that people were going to be safe, and then we'll add on to it. For instance, the driving range is a one-way street. They leave their baskets. We have a new position, so we've hired a couple new people that are strictly range attendants, that once someone leaves, they sanitize the whole area, and you know, they're already spaced out appropriately, so that works in our favor. And then on the golf course, there's no touching of flags. The flags must stay in. We have pool noodles in the cup so that the ball doesn't fall all the way in the hole, so that you can grab it without touching. It's all about eliminating touch points. We put together hundreds of protocols for different operations and how they can safely roll out to an open. And then once Doug Ford got a little bit more open to the idea of opening things, that's when we really started to sort of push to say, okay, once you do, we'd like to be at the front of the line, please. For those places that feel comfortable, there's no obligation. If you don't feel like you can do it safely, then by all means, we don't want to put anybody in that position. We'd love to see people, and I guess the only thing, again, that we have to say, yes, but please just don't come in a big group. And that's been one of the things, too, that Archie's is kind of a gathering place, and that we can't do right now. But we certainly want to see everybody, and the par 3 is in the best shape that it's been in years, and it's a nice little walk. If you're not quite ready for the 18-hole course yet, it's a nice place to be.